There comes a time when I won't belong.
Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a plan with me from April 4th through April 10th and my Hobonichi cousin. So if you are interested in watching plan with me's, particularly in the Hobonichi cousin, please consider subscribing and hit the alert for future videos. So today what I'm going to be doing is trying to kind of rework my week. So I had great plans last week to set up my April page in my daily numbers for some goals, because I really have not even set goals this year, which is very late for me. And I had a plan to set up my calendar in the beginning, the monthly spread. So I'm going to show you what happened to my monthly calendar. I swear, guys, my life right now is out of control. So this was my April one, and I don't know what happened, but they stuck together. So I ended up actually ripping the page. So at this point, I just put a sticker there because I couldn't get it to not be tacky. I don't know what was on there, if I had a sticker and then I took it up. I'm not really sure. But right now, this is what my monthly view looks like in this planner. I have put in my work dates. I put in 2 appointments that I have. I was supposed to work on the 1st. My mom ended up being taken to the hospital, so I have spent Friday, I did work Saturday and all day today, which is Sunday the 3rd, at the hospital with her. I'm on my way back. We think she's going to be out here on the 4th, hopefully. And then I'll have a couple days to get some things done, and then I go back to work. So that is what I know of. So I'm going to shoot for May, that I'll be actually able to set this up to be a super functional calendar for myself, and then of course continue doing the weekly and the dailies. So I very rarely show my dailies. They're just my kind of brain dump journal of the day. They are not pretty, they're not even neat. I don't worry about how my handwriting looks or anything because I don't use stickers on them. I'm not using them as a functional planner. I'm using them more as a journal or a, you know, what we ate, what we did, how I was feeling. And then I just use that when I sit down and do my memory keeping. So that's been super helpful for me because I am a little bit behind on my memory keeping. So I'm just now working through the month of February. So I have just put this next to me as I'm doing my layout, and then that's helping me to remember what I did on those days. So yeah, so let's get going. So what I chose to do this time, because I kind of felt like I needed a little brightness, a little spring. So this is a washi from the Coffee Monster Co. I do not remember the name, so I'm sure somebody in the Facebook group will remember the name. I do know I've had it probably about a year now, so it might have been the anniversary from last year. I'm not really sure. I just got my anniversary from this year, but I have not opened it yet. So, and then I'm going to use kind of 2 of my go-to colors, 850 and the Tombow, and then I'm going to incorporate 192. I did not print anything for this, so I kind of had to pull. I pulled this color out, which I believe matches definitely my column headers. And then, because I've used all the pink on my single sheets, I went ahead and pulled out this little reusable sticker book where I had laid down some stickers. So I'm going to be using that as well. And then, of course, as I always do, I am going to be using the Planner Spot monthly kit, which is April. And I think this is the first month that I do not have a planner, I mean a prior year. So this, it should all be March. Oh my gosh, I literally can't talk today, guys. Okay, we're just gonna muddle through here. So this is April. This is April 2022. What I was trying to say is I don't have any of the prior year's kits. So I am going to leave this particular fall box for the week of Easter. And then I will use some of these other ones for this part of the month. So this is the subscription from her subscription kit. I did add on a second page of this. And then I did get a few of her March pouches that she had because I really love those. And this is an example of one of them that I put on this sticker book, and this holds the little icon. So this was part of her subscription for March. So you got the pocket, and then you got some of her mini icons. So these were all in there. And it really is just kind of the perfect amount of a little bit of stationery and a little bit of the stickers for what I use for my planning. Okay, and I of course remember to grab my pencil box. I literally, this is just my mantra right now, just keep swimming, because that's just how I'm feeling right now. So, okay, let's just, I was watching a plan with me, and I cannot remember whose it was, but she asked if you turned your book when you had to do the washi, or if you just tried to lay it down, and I definitely am a just try to lay it down person. The Coffee Monster Co. washi does tear perfectly. I don't need to use my slice tool. Some of the washis that I use, I do need to use my slice tool, and in that case, it's kind of easier just to turn my planner. Oh, man. Okay, just as I said that, I said I didn't need to use it. I'm gonna have to use it on this side. Always that way the minute I say I don't have to. So we have been watching my daughter's golden retriever for the last 3 days. We picked him up Thursday night, and my husband just brought him back to my daughter's house. He is a puppy. He has a tremendous amount of energy. Loves to play ball 24/7. And we are tired. We're literally just tired. Kind of a preview to what grandkids are going to be like, I think. It's the reason you have kids when you're young, right? So I'm just going to move that to the side. I'm going to bring this in just a little bit. Okay, so the washi definitely has some pinks and some greens, some kind of darker pinks, some yellow. So I'm just going to kind of try to pick up those colors in my stickers. I actually think I'm going to bring in some of this yellow. So it's not a complete pink layout. Not that I don't love pink, because I do, but I kind of just want to look a little brighter for spring. And for those that have reached out, no, my shop is still not open. I have not had 5 minutes to, well, that's not true. I have gotten a lot done as far as taking down listings, going through all the analytics of which listings I wanted to keep and how. I know that Etsy did another price increase for the beginning of April, which again, I have looked at other formats to see if there's another platform that I prefer to sell on, but you know, with as busy as my life has been and kind of working through everything with my parents, I kind of felt like it's just maybe a time that takes a back seat, and I will get it back up and running as soon as I can. I do have inventory that I'd like to sell through before, you know, I kind of make any decisions on the shop. Okay, so my tab is kind of interrupting this, so I'll just put it on top, I guess. No. So these are the tabs that I used. I did get them from Jet Pens. They're very small. They're white with silver foil, so I just kind of have to go over it, I guess, because it comes under that sticker, but that's fine. And then come over here. I haven't really been coming back to this part to put my meals in, but I do track them in my other planner, my daily pages. And I have been using my Hobonichi weeks a lot more lately and really trying to keep that updated, and that's kind of been my on-the-go everyday carry. I hope you are all having a good April so far. I know that in Phoenix, this is kind of our last beautiful weather. It kind of got cold again. It was rainy, and it's just, you really enjoy it because you know that for the next 4 or 5 months, this is the last opportunity that we're gonna have to just really have beautiful weather. So got to take it when you get it. Okay, so I'm going to use, I'm going to use this part for my columns. I'm trying to get more into a routine to have them the same order as far as my headers, so that I am not kind of mixing them up. I do have HelloFresh this week coming on Monday the 4th, so that will be nice. I'll be able to not have to meal prep as much this time. And then I am working here and then here. Of course, my neighbor is here. Wow, that is really, I swear to God, I have not been this off in quite some time. Okay, let's just kind of go back here. Like that. There we go, that's better. Okay. Just put it down and walk away from it. Okay, so that is work. So I got a lot done last week. I didn't really, I should have started there and really kind of showed you guys what I got done, but I had a very productive week last week, so it did make me feel better about everything. And then so I'll kind of just show you last week in this planner. I did get all my videos up. I did not get these things done that were for my shop. I did get a lot of the paperwork done, bills paid, all that for my dad. I got my dad's taxes in, which took me a lot longer than I had anticipated. I did not get to work on the 1st because my mom was taken to the hospital. I did get a lot of cleaning done. So overall, it was a very good week. I did end up with my daughter's dog most of the week. My one daughter's dog, because she had a stomach flu. And then I took him home, and then the other dog. I took him home on Wednesday, and then the other dog got here on Thursday. So did not plan to have that much to do, that I thought I could get more of my own stuff done, but that is not what happened. Okay, so let's start with Monday. I do not know, but I think that they're gonna let my mom out of the hospital on Monday, hopefully. So I'm just gonna put hospital with a question mark on here. So we are all kind of taking different shifts. So I went this morning, I came home to get some things done, and then I'm going back with my other sister. And then on Tuesday, I need to get some errands done. I need to go to the bank. I need to get shoes, and I need a pedicure. And then on Wednesday, I need to look at insurance. So my husband retired from law enforcement, and then on Friday left his job that he went to after retirement because it was literally sucking the life out of him. And I've been asking him to leave for quite some time because he really has not had any time to do anything and enjoy life. So, but what I did not really think, first of all, that he would do it because, you know, it was our medical benefits and, you know, he made good money. So I thought, oh, he's not going to really do it. Well, he finally did it. So we do have insurance for a while, but I do need to look into some different policies. I am debating going back to work full-time so that I can have insurance. He does not want me to. I don't know if that's because he doesn't want to, you know, feel like I need to go back to work where we can take it, we can take the policy out of a medical spending account that we have, but I don't feel right about that. So yeah, so there's that. I'm happy for him. He is just the stress. He's so much happier right now. He knows he's not going to have to go back there, and he's not going to have to work 24/7. He can actually go play golf and do all these kind of fun things that he hasn't gotten to do for some time. But in the meantime, you know, it does create some additional things for us to do. So, all good. Okay, and then I'm going to go meals on this one. If you watch my budgeting videos, you know that I do not like surprises in my budget. And it was not that we had not discussed it. I don't want anyone to think that he just went and did that without telling me. He did not. He did tell me. But he's been telling me for a year that he wanted to leave. And I was like, then leave. We'll work it out. And he kept going one more month. And, you know, so I kind of was like, okay, well, you know, he'll go when he wants to go. But obviously it was the day it's done. So all good. Okay, so these are going to be my column headers for this week. Groceries, to do, errands, work, clean, to call, and next week. I do have, I'm not going to be able to put in visits with my mom because I don't know what's going to happen. So I know I'll be visiting Monday in the hospital. But we don't know if she'll go to a rehabilitation area after that or if she will go right back to her memory care facility. We're still trying to work that out and what kind of care she's going to be able to get at the memory care facility with what's happening with her right now. So that is a question mark. So I'll go ahead and put my videos in. I think my personality is when I get super overwhelmed and stressed, I like to go back to routines. So, you know, I've had many reach out to me when I was going through this with my dad and with, you know, things going on. Said, don't worry about doing the videos because, you know, we'll all understand. And I totally appreciate that. For me personally, it's easier for me to have a routine and kind of feel like I have a little bit of control of part of my life when the other parts feel very out of control. So that is how I feel about it. And I like to keep some of my routines back in place. So, okay, so budget with me, plan with me, goals. If I put it down, then that's going to force me to take the time to set those up. So Friday morning will be budget with me. Sunday is plan with me. My plan was to try out a new church today, and that did not happen because I was at the hospital, but maybe I will. They have a Monday night service, so if I get back in time, maybe I can go there. I've loved my church for years. I've been there for 9 years now, but sometimes I feel like I need just to have a different voice. A different way of looking at scripture. So I did want to try a couple different churches before I either decided to go back to the church that I've been going to, or if it's time for me to move on to another church. So I'm not really sure. Let me know in the description box below if you like to see other church services, or if you just prefer to stay where you're, you know, where you go and you know what it's going to be and you have friends there and things like that. That's kind of the part that's different is, you know, this is a bigger church and I've got to decide if I feel comfortable in that really kind of a mega church environment, or if I want to go back to the smaller church that I've been going to. Okay, so to do, I'm going to start with clean, because with a golden retriever, my house is a mess. So I'm going to do the floors, bathrooms, porches, sheets, towels. My entire kitchen needs to be cleaned. And blankets. Now my plan was to do the blankets last week, and then it got cold again. So that's kind of the minute I say I'm putting away my winter clothes or I'm gonna do this, it gets cold again. Gotta love Arizona. To call accountant. I did send over my dad's taxes with a note, like I did the best I could. I don't know. It's very hard to pull together receipts for someone other than yourself. So I did the best I can. I don't know if I did it correctly, so I just need to call him and touch base with him. Working, I'm going to work 4/7, 4/8, 4/9, and then on the 10th, I need to input my hours. And then under to do, I need to go to the bank. I need to call MetLife. Call veterans. Okay, so I have been trying to get a hold of Social Security, and I get on hold and I'm there for hours and you can't make an appointment, and then I get frustrated and I hang up. So I feel like I'm just going to have to put it on hold on speakerphone and just do other things while I'm waiting, because otherwise I get frustrated that I'm sitting there for so long. Groceries, I'm gonna have HelloFresh meals for 1, 2, 3, 4. I already have breakfast and lunch items in the refrigerator. I just need to then decide what we're gonna eat on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So I will meal prep. I know I will need more bread and protein shakes. I guess I should put those over here, huh? Okay, we'll just leave it that way. It's under a to-do. I can't change it. Oh, yeah, I need rental car. So my car has been in the shop since the 7th of March. They called me from the rental place, Enterprise, and said that my rental was done because my car had been picked up. My car has not been picked up. So on my app, I looked at where my car was, and my car is exactly where I thought it was, which is at the body shop. And so the body shop needs to give the insurance company an estimate of what day my car will be ready so they can extend the rental. But they had to leave a message, so they asked me to follow up because my rental will be due back to them on the 5th, which my car is nowhere near. They're still waiting on parts. So hopefully they'll straighten it out, but if not, I need to call and start making the phone calls so we can get the information done. And then errands, I don't have any. I've been really good not ordering from Amazon. I don't have any Amazon returns to do. I think that's about it. Of course, I will think of 10 things as soon as I get off because that's the way it works. I'm not even going to plot in my Etsy shop until I know when my mom is getting out of the hospital. She is struggling and she's getting very agitated, so the doctor asked for us to kind of be there as much as possible. We calm her down. She's just, of course, very confused on what's going on, so there's that. Okay, I think that is everything. What I'm going to be filling in here is I'll fill in the meals. I'm going to look on my HelloFresh app and kind of decide what day I'm going to do which one. I did order 4 meals this time instead of 3. And then Happy Meal. And then currently I am listening to this book called The Magic of Found Things. It's a little depressing. It's interesting. I'm almost done. But I am going to start another book by Susan Mallory, and I'm going to put it here. I am trying to get back to walking in the morning now that I'm not on dog responsibility. I can go a little farther and start getting some exercise in again. So I'll plug that in the morning, and that is the time when I'm walking that I will listen to books on Audible. So I've got a couple kind of downloaded and ready to go. I'm just trying to finish this last book before I start a new one. So I'll put that in there. I did finish all of Bridgerton season 2, How I Met Your Father season 2, and what was my next thing I started Inventing Anna. I can't really get into it though. Guys, let me know. Did you like it? Is it a good story? I don't know why. I just couldn't really get into it. But I've heard great things about it. I've heard it's a really interesting story. I don't know why I can't seem to get into it. So that is everything for this plan with me. I know it's super chatty. That's just my life right now. I'm hoping for some calmness coming soon, and I will talk to you guys later. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit the alert for future videos. Take care, and I hope you all have a great week. Bye.
There comes a time